So guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about what I am looking forward to on the iPad. As we all know, or as I think, the iPad is pretty lame. Not my device of choice. Maybe for some other people who just want to surf the web and check email. But I would want a little more than that. I'm probably going to save up for a MacBook when they come out with the new one. Hopefully maybe this June, I guess. But, I have to look on the bright side, some cool apps that might work really well on the iPad. So, first one is BeatMaker. I got BeatMaker recently for my iPod Touch, and I love it. If you don't know what BeatMaker is, it's basically creating beats on your iPod. You get to use a drum pad, make custom sounds, arrange them in a order that's good for you, and save it. You can export it to your computer and even put them on your iPod to listen to. So I think that's a really cool idea for the iPad. So I think Intua, which is the company that makes BeatMaker, should really work on making a iPad version of that. Because Apple decided not to choose iLife instead of iWork. We don't have GarageBand, which I really want to use. So BeatMaker would be a great application. Maybe I'm a little crazy to say this also, but I think Tap Tap Revenge would be awesome on the iPad. Tapulous has some good opportunities for this because it's such a big screen. You can add more tap buttons for extreme levels or something like that. You can add more gameplay features. I just thought it might be cool because it's so big. But then again, it's meant to be on a sauce. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that one. Also, I think the game Field Runners would be really cool. If you ever played Field Runners, it's a tower defense game. It takes a lot of strategy. If they made a new version, especially for the iPad, they could add more towers, different gameplay mechanics, because it's a bigger screen. You'd be looking down at the pad and like controlling your own little environment with the tower defense. I thought that would be really cool. Also, The Sims 3, or The Sims, maybe a new Sims iPad version, would be really cool. I've never really played The Sims, but I'm just thinking of different ideas. Looking over like at the iPad because it's so big. Be cool with these different games like Field Runners, Sims 3, all these strategy games where you control like civilization, whatever it's called. Those strategy tower defense games where you control your armies and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool on the iPad. Also, applications like painting applications, animation applications like Animation Creator, brushes, layers. Those are going to be really good for artists and just everybody who likes drawing on the iPad, because you won't have to be faced with the challenge of creating a picture or a painting on such a small device. So especially for artists on the go, like if they don't have their laptop or something, not that you would draw, I don't know, not that you don't have your studio or whatever with you, on the go, you have an idea, you just trace it down. Just having a bigger screen is just great for these applications that really gives them a whole new feel. And just in general, I know a lot of us were expecting a tablet that was more Mac than iPod Touch. Like we wanted Mac, like programs like a computer more than a giant iPod Touch. So I really hope developers come up with apps that make it feel like a tablet more than an iPod, because I think Apple kind of let us down with that, and it's possible for developers to come up with these applications that kind of resemble iPhoto or the programs in iLife like iMovie, GarageBand. Like they can do this if they try, and that would make a lot more people buy it. Before I end this, I want to say something about applications I do not want to see. Not that probably will not work well on the iPad. Because the iPad is not an iPod Touch, you can't hold it in your hands like this. It's more like holding it in your hands like this. They demonstrated Need for Speed Shift by EA at the conference, and I just thought, no way. I mean, it's cool on here because you feel like you're holding a steering wheel, kind of, but holding the iPad and going like this, it just looks kind of weird and awkward, and maybe I'm just gonna have to get used to it. But you know, it doesn't seem like it was meant to be.